Welcome to Ultrafat Fotosophy channel. Today we will discuss.
Welcome to Lens and Thoughts. This channel is a sanctuary for photography enthusiasts and thinkers alike. Here, we not only focus on capturing stunning images, but also delve into the philosophical and artistic ideas that shape them. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned professional, we aim to guide you through a deeper understanding of photography through the wisdom of Daoism, philosophical reflections, and artistic insights. On this channel, photography is not just a skill, but a way of capturing and understanding the world. Subscribe now and embark on a journey of light, shadow, and thought. In this age of digital photography, we are bombarded daily by thousands of images. Whether it's the endless stream of filtered selfies in our social media feeds or the countless traveling shots from influencers, we snap and share pictures at such a speed that it seems to far outpace our actual understanding of these images. And in this fast-paced digital world, one might wonder if photography has lost its original meaning. If you're struggling to make your photography stand out, perhaps you can find some inspiration in ancient Chinese Daoist philosophy. Yes, this philosophy, dating back thousands of years, might be more useful than the latest photo editing app on your smartphone. Daoist philosophy originated with the wisdom of Laozi and Zhuangzi, whose ideas can be summed up in one word, Dao. This Dao is not a specific thing, but a universal principle. The essence of all things, Daoism emphasizes Wu Wei, which can be loosely translated as effortless action, but this doesn't mean doing nothing. Rather, it's about acting in a natural, unforced way, without excessive interference, and without obsessing over the outcome. This concept holds significant meaning for digital photography. In digital photography, we often get lost in the maze of technology, overly focused on technical details like shutter speed, aperture, and ISO settings, while ignoring that photography is, at its core, an art of expression. Daoist Wu Wei suggests that photography should not be about striving for perfect composition or flawless exposure, but should instead flow naturally, allowing subjects to reveal themselves before the lens. This philosophy encourages photographers to intervene less and observe more. When you let go of too much technique and desire, allowing your camera to become a part of the natural world, you'll find that your work begins to take on a more lively and authentic quality. Daoism emphasizes Dao follows nature, meaning that everything should exist according to its inherent nature. In digital photography, this means we should embrace imperfections in our photos, even those accidental mistakes. Sometimes, an overexposed shot, a blur, or an unintended light flare can create a unique aesthetic. This perfectly aligns with the Daoist pursuit of the natural way. In modern digital photography, post-processing is an integral part of the workflow. However, Daoist philosophy reminds us to exercise restraint during post-production. Overdoing edits, filters, or corrections can actually strip a photo of its authenticity and natural beauty. This brings to mind the story from Zhuangzi. A master carver crafted a bell stand without conscious thought, simply following the natural grains of the wood, and the result was a piece of exquisite beauty. Similarly, photographers should respect the Dao of a photo during post-processing, intervening only as much as necessary to allow the image to reveal its true essence. Here, we can liken photography to catching the wind and capturing shadows, a phrase that already carries a hint of Taoist mystique. Isn't a photographer's job all about capturing fleeting moments and freezing light and shadow? Yet, this process isn't just a technical operation. It's also a profound mental experience. Taoist thought emphasizes emptiness of mind and quietness in action, suggesting that before pressing the shutter, a photographer needs to first empty their mind and become one with nature. In the Taoist view, only a mind free of preconceptions and attachments can truly understand the Tao. The same goes for photography. A photographer shouldn't just shoot from their own perspective, but should try to understand the essence of the subject. This means letting go of preconceived notions and capturing things in their natural state. For instance, when photographing portraits, a photographer should avoid forcing the subject into stiff poses and instead capture their most natural, genuine expressions. Maintaining inner calm during the photography process is crucial. This is not only to better observe and capture moments, but also for the photographer's own well-being. Modern life is fast-paced and stressful, but photography can be a form of mindful meditation. When you immerse yourself fully in a shooting scene, focusing on every detail without worrying about the outcome, the act of photography itself becomes a kind of spiritual practice. The work produced in this state is often more moving because it not only shows the external scene, but also reflects the photographer's inner world. With the advancement of digital technology, photography is no longer just about the moment you press the shutter. It has become a comprehensive form of artistic creation. From the initial concept to the final editing, every step can be guided by Taoist wisdom. Taoism advocates existence and non-existence give rise to each other, meaning being and non-being are interdependent. This is especially evident in photographic composition. Many photographers overly strive to fill every part of the frame, neglecting the power of emptiness. In reality, leaving some empty space in a photograph can create a strong sense of depth, making the composition more balanced and poetic. This compositional technique stems from the Taoist understanding of nothingness. Emptiness is not simply the absence of something. It is an essential part of the whole, the Tao within the image. Daoism says, Tao produces one, one produces two produces three, and three produces all things. This describes a process of creation that starts simple and becomes complex. In digital photography, this process applies equally. A successful photograph often begins with a simple concept and then, through layers of thought and processing, ultimately presents a rich content. This methodology reminds us not to rush into complexity, but to start with the simplest, most essential elements, and then gradually enrich and develop them to form a complete work. In digital art photography, post-processing is an indispensable step. However, Taoist thoughts remind us to follow nature's way during this process. Excessive editing can cause a photo to lose its vitality, becoming too artificial and contrived. Taoism emphasizes Tao follows nature, suggesting we should respect the original state of the image, allowing it to present itself naturally rather than overly pursuing artificial embellishments. Such works are often more vibrant and resonate more deeply with viewers. Finally, we must admit that being a photographer can sometimes be a profound pursuit. Not only do you need to master various technical skills, But you also need a strong heart to face unpredictable weather changes, equipment malfunctions, and even last-minute cancellations by models. However, once you've truly grasped the wisdom of Daoism, you'll find that these problems aren't so daunting, because you've learned to go with the flow, to embrace the art of Wu Wei. When you're standing in front of a breathtaking landscape, only to realize your camera battery is dead, why not laugh it off like Zhuangzi and say, "Heaven's will," then simply enjoy the beauty of the moment with your eyes instead of fretting over lost shots. When you get home and discover that your photos are overexposed or poorly composed, don't fret, because these so-called failures might just be a serendipitous aesthetic. As the Taoists say, the great Tao is simple. True art isn't about how many flashy techniques you have, but about whether you can find that trace of Tao in each click of the shutter. So, the next time you pick up your camera, ready to capture that fleeting light and shadow, take a moment to think of Laozi and Zhuangzi. They might not have known what a digital camera was, but their understanding of the Tao might bring you closer to the essence of photography than any modern technology. May you find peace and harmony on your photographic journey, creating unique works and feeling the resonance between yourself and nature with each press of the shutter. And remember, when all theories and techniques fail, there's always one simple solution left. Have a cup of tea, put down the camera, and enjoy the moment, because the Tao of photography is not just about capturing images, it's also about capturing your inner tranquility and ease. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insights into the art and philosophy of photography. Until next time, keep capturing the light and keep reflecting on the thoughts behind it.
Thank you for watching. Please help to subscribe, like, and share our channel. See you next time.